Alright man, so y'all know it's been a minute since I uploaded a little Rell Seas video, so today we're going to be going over all the recent news over Rell Seas. Now it has been over a month, so y'all know we got a lot to go over today, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to be going from the most recent news to the news from the last video that I made. But y'all already know the drill, man. Before we get into that, you know what I'm saying, y'all boys get us to 5,000, bro. We less than 60 subs away, bro. I'm tired of saying it, bro. Get us to 5,000 subs. And with that being said, we're going to get straight into the Rell Seas news, man. Alright, bet. So the first sneak that we're going to be going over is a sneak that actually came out a couple hours ago at the time of recording. And basically, Rell Seas came out and said Devlog 3 with a question mark and posted a picture of his avatar. Now, first of all, we can see the armor. It looks like some type of crab boss armor or something. I don't know. The armor is tough besides the helmet. I ain't gonna lie. Now, the helmet kind of tough too, but the armor is tough. But not really much to see here. But Devlog 3, so we're getting Devlog 3 before the movie 2. We know that now, pertaining or based off this message. So that's what we can take away from that. Let's get into the next sneak. Alright, boom. So sneak 2 is actually a video. I'm gonna start it playing now. And essentially it's basically one of the Rell bros on their character swimming around in the depths. They call this the depths progression. And basically you can see there's a big Kraken boss in the back. Now I didn't know that this is what they meant whenever they said the depths. And I don't really see how the combat's gonna work underwater. Maybe you're not gonna be able to use like your dough. I don't know. Maybe it's like some real like boss like moves, like where you gotta hit the weak spots and stuff. I don't know. But the Kraken does look really good underwater. And yeah, not really much more to say on that sneak. Let's get into the next one. Boom. So this next sneak is a big one. This one is also a video, and I'm gonna start it playing now. But essentially, as you guys can see, it's basically the ship combat for Rell Seas. Now the ship combat looks very good, bro. And you know what's crazy to me, bro? The ship combat actually looks like a new game that came out. I don't know if you guys know what it's called. It was actually made by Ubisoft, but it's called Skull and Bones. And basically it's like an entire ship-based naval combat pirate game. So that, like, the fact that their ship combat actually looks like that on a Roblox game, and then on top of that they have, you know what I'm saying, where you can actually get out of driving the boat. On Skull and Bones, you're stuck to the boat or you're stuck to the island. There's no hand-to-hand combat. Rell Seas is gonna have advanced ship combat, advanced sea, like you see the boat like wobbling and moving according to the waves. And then Rell Seas is also gonna have hand-to-hand combat, good hand-to-hand combat with parries, everything. So this, I think this right here, like I think that this kind of like surprised me a little bit, just because like it shows, like, bro, they're doing things that big AAA, quadruple A, they call it Skull and Bones a quadruple A game. They're doing things that big quadruple A games can't do or haven't done, which is an open world pirate game where there's hand-to-hand combat. That's like good hand-to-hand combat. I know Sea of Thieves, Stiff, you know what I'm saying? Good hand-to-hand combat, good ship combat, and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. And I guess this sneak also goes on with the next one, where it also shows how like the cannons switch depending on how you look around on the ship. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that video right now too, so that y'all can see that. But essentially you're gonna be using different cannons depending on what angle of the ship you look at. So like on Skull and Bones, if you like, so you have cannons on the back of the ship, on the front of the ship. Those are like your heavy cannons, and basically you shoot those and you get less shots. But on the left and right sides of your ship, you have a whole bunch of cannons, and they're like pretty much auto cannons or rapid firing cannons, where they shoot a whole bunch of bullets at once and they don't do as much damage. But you know what I'm saying, it's like auto cannons, and you're basically gonna be able to have access to the different cannons depending on where you're looking on the ship, if you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, man, on to the next sneak. Alright, man, so boom, next sneak, like I said, we're gonna be going from, we went from recent to less recent. So this sneak came out on the 20th of February, and basically it says Rell Seas is real. I'm pretty sure this is where they begun their testing. I didn't want to put all the images on here because they weren't like sneaks, but essentially the Rell bros, both of them were on their Twitters, posting a lot of images of the combat, specifically of them beating like the testers, people that they were letting test the game. They were, you know what I'm saying, fighting them and posting them, whooping them and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty self-explanatory, bro. They are the owners of the game. They know all the times, the parry times, everything. So that's what they should be doing. But this video or this sneak here primarily is to show, you know what I'm saying, that testing is here. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, not too much to say. Let's go on to the next sneak. Alright, man, the last and final sneak that I thought that should be in the video is this one right here. Now I'm gonna read this one out for y'all. We are finishing up boss attack patterns in VFX plus SFX. Here are some in development images from the test server. So this shows us a couple things. I didn't want to do each image one by one because that was gonna be too much, way too much work. And y'all know I like to be quick with the videos. I don't like to make them too long. I like to get straight to the point. Anyways, boom. So we're seeing like multiple bosses. We see like some type of crazy chicken. I don't know what that is. And then we see I think that's Gory and Broggy or whatever their names are, the giants. And he's like walking towards them, and he's actually huge, bro. That giant is humongous. And then we see like a tiger boss, I guess, with a blade, or that might be a mount. I don't know. But we see Gecko Moria with the scissors. He's huge as well, pretty big. I like the size comparison, bro. This is like, yo, Rell Seas, bro, they're hitting these bosses right on the head, because in One Piece, bro, sizes are so wacky. Like Luffy is literally a midget compared to the rest of the One Piece world. Even some of the people on his crew, like I'm pretty sure Luffy is smaller than Nico, Robin, Zoro. Like, bro, Luffy is pretty small compared to everybody. Like Blackbeard's like a giant. Anyways, we're getting off topic. And then we see like this little purple, I don't know what that is, looks like a little cool side boss, I don't know. But all these things, I think they're really showing us this to show that the models actually look good in game. And then finally we see Pika. Now Pika is actually huge. Look at him, he's like in GPO. You can see that there, if you could look, I know it looks like a little dot on the screen, but I'm pretty sure that's a character model by his right foot. That is insane. Pika is actually going to be a huge boss in this game, like as he should be, because he's huge in the show. He's like a whole mountain in the show, like thing that holds the mansion in Dressrosa. That is what Pika is in the show, bro. Pika is crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad they're doing all the bosses their justice by making them the right size, the appropriate sizes, and all this that they're doing to make the game feel authentic and, you know what I'm saying, 100% accurate to One Piece is going to make the game feel even better whenever we get in it. You guys already know that the more like close that a game is to the actual anime, the more that game makes the player feel like they're playing or actually in the anime. Give them that feeling that they haven't had. Like whenever Shinobi Life 2 came out, niggas thought that there was ninjas. At least I did, you know what I'm saying, on the game. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they do that, bro, that's when you have a good game on your hands, and that's when you have a game with longevity. As you can see, there's people still playing Shinobi Life 2. You know what I'm saying? This game's still going crazy. Game's still averaging 20k players. Y'all see what I'm saying? So like, I can assure y'all that Rell Seas is gonna be a very good game. It's gonna be around for a while. But like I said, I don't like to keep these videos too long. I didn't want to go over every sneak that I missed in the past month. I know I haven't made a Rell Seas video in about a month. But all of them weren't really worth covering. I just went over the ones that were worth covering. And y'all let me know if y'all like this editing style as well. Like I said earlier, get us to 5K. I know I was a little assertive earlier. I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Please get us to 5K. Please. You know what I'm saying? I'm begging. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being a bully or nothing like that. Anyways, I'll see y'all boys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching.